In this video, we're going to be talking about widgets and what the heck is a widget and what can it do for your blog. Well, if we log into our dashboard, that'll bring us here. Then we're going to come on down here to Appearance, hit that drop down arrow. You can see here's the same place we go to change and add new themes, and I guess get rid of themes as well. But you can also edit them, add new themes, and under widgets we click on that. That'll bring us to our page where all of our widgets are located. Now, a widget is basically a module that helps add additional functionality to your blog, similar to that of a plugin in that a plugin will add additional functionality to your blog in the form of code. Well, a widget will do that same thing, usually because of a plugin that's installed on your blog, but a widget will do so in a modular fashion. For example, right here in the middle of the page, we've got our available widgets, and over here on the right, now this is theme specific. Depending upon the theme that you have, will depend a lot on how your widgets are displayed and if at all. So right here, if we first, this will be easier if we take a look at our blog. Let's open this up in a new tab. Now here you can see we've got basically two columns, that being this one here which contains our content, and this one here which is our right sidebar. Now if we scroll down to our footer, some themes are like this, not all of them, but this one has additional widget boxes or sidebars, if you will, in the footer. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let me show you here again. Inside of here we have, or actually instead of numerical, they've got bottom left, that would be this guy over here. Bottom middle, that would be the one, you guessed it, in the middle, and this one here, which would be the one over on the right hand side. Now if we take a look again, this one here, over here, contains archives. Okay, this was the bottom right. So we got the archives from past entrance to our blog. So if we come on back here and bottom right, we open this up, we see that there's nothing in there. This means that that's the default, what came with the theme whenever it was first installed. So to simply get rid of that default, you want to put a new widget in this place, and it'll just eliminate whatever was in there. If you do not want to get rid of that default look or widget that's in there, then you just leave it alone. Now you can, let's see, this is the guy that's in there now by default, and if we wanted to add a calendar in there, a calendar of your blog's posts. Now yeah, this is an actual calendar, but it also is highlighted, or the numbers or dates on that calendar are different colors depending upon if there's a post on that particular date or not. You can give it a name like my dates. Click on save, because if you don't click on save, this is not going to take. Close this bad boy up. Now let's check out our blog again. Refresh the page. And as you can see now, the archives are gone, and in its place are the calendars. Now then, here you can see slightly that this is just a little bit different than this in color. Plus two, if you hover over it, it'll give you the title of the blog that was posted on that date. If we go back to February, you can see a little better the color differences between the dates that have posts in them and those that do not. And again too, there's links here. If you hover over them, it'll give you the title of that particular blog. So that's the dates. Now a lot of the available widgets that you have are based upon the plugins that you've got installed. So that could be one reason why, if you've got more plugins or less plugins than what we have installed here, would explain as to why there are more or less available plugins on your blog than what I have here. Now this text plugin is pretty cool. This allows you to put just about anything HTML wise into your sidebars. If we were to add this, you can, let me just come on up here to the middle one, and I'll put it here for the time being. I'm going to open up the middle one and then drag this guy right up there. You can give it a name. Then in here you can put the text or the HTML code, the images, the clickable banners, whatever you want to put in here. This is kind of the catch-all widget that allows you to really add some functionality to your blog sidebars. So let's go ahead and just save this. Put in here HTML. Now, of course, by me putting this in that blank sidebar, that will remove what was there before. So we'll go ahead and save that. So this middle one right here is going to go bye-bye. So that's already been saved. Let's come on back here and we'll refresh this page and see my surprise stuff. HTML goes here. So if you were to have entered a clickable banner image there, that's what's going to show up. Depending upon the dimensions of that HTML item or element that you put in there, you would of course have to fit in with the allotted size here. Now, one cool thing, one nice little tool that I've used because I'm a Firefox browser user, is I've got this guy right down here. It's called Measure It, and this is an add-on. If you are a Firefox user as well, you can come on up here to Tools, go to Add-ons, and then do a search for Measure It, and then you can click on that once it's installed, and you can come on up here, and in this instance I just measure it, and it gives me the width of 280 pixels wide. So whatever image, let's say, that I want to enter in here, it has to be 280 pixels wide or less, otherwise it's going to look all funky. So that's just an added little bonus I want to give you too. It's a nice little add-on for Firefox users, and that's basically it on the widget forefront. And that's again how we got this guy here and how we added the Google Stats, because that was our Google Analytics widget that we had added in a prior video. But that's going to bring us to the end of this video on adding widgets to the look of your sidebar. Thank you very much for watching.